What if wealth was never about the money? What if the path to true abundance had less to do with what's in your bank account and more to do with how you train your mind? For the Stoics, wealth was not a matter of possession but of perception. It wasn't about chasing riches. It was about controlling desire, mastering discipline, and aligning your values. And yet, ironically, these principles created some of the wealthiest and most powerful men in history. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, and Seneca, one of the richest men of his time. Their secret? They didn't serve money. Money served them. In this video, we uncover the 10 Stoic secrets to achieving wealth, not by chasing it blindly, but by attracting it through unshakable clarity and self-control. The first Stoic secret: desire nothing, control everything. Most people think the road to wealth begins with ambition. But the Stoics knew that ambition without discipline is just slavery in disguise. To them, the man who desires less is already richer than the man who owns more. Because the less you need, the freer you are. When you're not desperate to impress, not enslaved by luxury, not consumed by envy, your mind becomes a fortress. From that place, you make better decisions. You invest with clarity. You spend with intention. You work not to prove yourself, but to serve your principles. The second secret: separate value from price. The Stoics never confused cost with worth. A mansion may be expensive, but that doesn't make it valuable. A moment of peace? A clear conscience? A night of undisturbed sleep? Priceless. The Stoic understands that many pursue wealth without understanding what it's for. They become rich in bank accounts and bankrupt in spirit. The true Stoic builds wealth not to hoard, but to enable freedom, to buy time, not things. And in that, they find a kind of richness that inflation cannot touch. Third, wealth is found in restraint. While others flaunt, the Stoic holds back. While the crowd rushes toward every shiny object, the Stoic moves slowly with care. The reason? Because self-restraint is the foundation of all lasting wealth. A person who cannot resist pleasure is easy to manipulate. A person who can delay gratification is dangerous, in the best way. The Stoics weren't minimalists to look fashionable. They understood that having less often means owning more of yourself. Fourth secret: use money, don't worship it. The Stoics did not demonize wealth. They simply refused to kneel to it. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Use your money, but never let it use you. Money is a tool like fire. Useful if controlled. Destructive if not. To the Stoic, your relationship with money must be like your relationship with power, respected, but never worshipped. The Stoic earns, saves, invests, but always from a place of mastery, not obsession. Before they build their portfolio. Eighth, master your time, not just your wallet. Time is the currency of life. And yet most people spend it like pennies, mindlessly, wastefully. The Stoic is ruthless with time. They know that every minute wasted is compound interest lost on your body, your mind, your relationships. To gain wealth, you must treat your time as sacred. Guard your mornings. Protect your focus. Spend your hours on things that multiply your life, not drain it. True wealth begins with time mastery. Ninth, live below your means, above your standards. The Stoic doesn't downgrade their values to match their income, nor do they inflate their lifestyle to match their ego. They live simply, but not sloppily. Modestly, but not miserably. They don't need luxury to prove worth. They have inner proof. This principle builds real, enduring wealth. Because it creates margin. Margin is where opportunity lives. When you don't need every dollar to survive, you can invest, experiment, and grow. 10th and final Stoic secret. You own nothing, but you can master everything. This is the ultimate realization. Life can take everything from you, your home, your career, your relationships. But it cannot take your response. The Stoic trains daily to master that one thing, his inner world. Because the man who controls himself cannot be broken. And from that place of control, all forms of wealth become possible. Not just money, but meaning. Not just freedom, but fulfillment. The world chases wealth in 1,000 directions. The Stoic walks a single path, inward. And from that inner stillness, wealth flows naturally, not just in gold, but in strength, clarity, and peace. You don't need to chase wealth. You need to become the kind of person who attracts it. And that begins with discipline, detachment, and daily practice. These are the true Stoic secrets. And they are yours, if you choose to live them. If you found meaning in this video, remember to subscribe to the channel. That's your small action today to build something bigger tomorrow. Live wisely, live freely, and keep walking the Stoic path.